109?
So it is currently 109.
Copenhagen, Denmark. So I'm just walking down the street here. I came across like a Mexican themed restaurant. This is the Border Burgers and Burgers versus burritos. I don't particularly care to have any food right now because I've already eaten, but I saw something familiar and I'm gonna draw your attention to it. Check it out. Happy 40th year of service to the school, to the students and the faculty, Coach Sarafian. Of course, it's been a pleasure. It's been a wonderful experience always seeing a familiar face here at Pilgrim School. From the bottom of my heart, from the family, the Wiggs family, we want to say thank you for your service and congratulations to 40 years well served. Salute to you, sir.
You're at 109 right now.
Hey everybody, welcome to the iSEE109 podcast. I'm your host, Larry Wiggs, and I'm here with my lovely wife, Randy.
Hey.
And today we celebrated the 40th retirement, the 40th year of service at Pilgrim School and the retirement of Coach Mike Sarafian. So we got to give him an applause. Do I have an applause over here? I think we do. All right, Coach Sarafian, congratulations. And Pilgrim School has always been very near and dear to my heart. It was the very first school I attended, and I have some really great memories over there. I have some hard memories, some tough memories too, like from getting in trouble, being sent to Mr. Cardenas's office, and I was a little mischievous dude. Oh, and throwing my book bag over the balcony, which could have killed someone, but
Oh my goodness.
but didn't. And so that was cool. Also, I remember the day that I injured my finger. There was a football that was thrown. I tried to catch it, and I jammed my finger. And Coach Sarafian was there. Coach Sarafian was at the school, and I was like, "Help me, help me!" He was like, "Oh, you got injured there, huh?" I'm like, yeah. And there really wasn't anything for him to do or anyone else. I just it wasn't broken. Yeah. And I didn't even go to the hospital. I just like put a Band-Aid on or something ridiculous. I tried to put a splint on to keep my finger straight. I have the scar to this day. My finger hasn't been right since. It wasn't Coach Sarafian's fault. It was just it just wasn't a very well taken care of child. Nah. Oh yeah. Speaking of the other thing that happened to me at Pilgrim, I was dropped on the ground. A teacher picked me up and dropped me there. I'm mentioning these things because these are the memories that are embedded or that live at Pilgrim School for me. I was dropped on the concrete. The teacher picked me up. He thought I was talking. I was trying to shush my classmates, and he thought that I was the one creating the noises or the talking. He took out his anger on me and slammed me on the concrete, which reminds me of that song by Slick Rick and Dougie Fresh.
In the belly and stepped on her feet, slammed the child on the hard concrete.
That child was me. I was that child it wasn't a slam. Like, my teacher picked me up and he let go. And the concrete was there to break my fall.
Wow.
You can't do that today, right?
No, you cannot.
Yeah, my dad came up to the school and he scolded, my teacher, and to make it up for him, he gave us some gifts. He was a woodsman, carpenter maybe, and he gave us some gifts he made himself to apologize for what had happened. Teaching is not an easy job. It's not easy.
It's definitely not easy.
And so it was a great day, beautiful day for everyone there. Took a lot of photos and saw a lot of familiar faces. But the most familiar face was Coach Sarafian, who's been at Pilgrim School for 40 years. You know, thank God for his commitment and for his service. And let's see, is there anything else? Oh, the reason why I'm recording this and posting this is because we have a 10-9 story related to Pilgrim School. In classic 10-9 fashion, I will retell what happened and how I discovered 10-9 on this day. But before we do that, I want to show you some footage here at Pilgrim School. Oh, and I just showed you that locker with the number 109 on it. But hey, that's not the 10-9 like thing that happened. That's not it. Randy and I expected to see 109 on those lockers. So that was completely expected. But what's happening, what we're going to do, what I'm going to tell you about is something that we did not expect. Completely did not expect. All right, so what I'm showing you right now is I'm demonstrating for you like what I would do in these parts of the school. That's a hard floor, and I would teach Taekwondo right there. That's the Amanda Scott room. It's repurposed, as you can see. There was once carpet in there, and we had Taekwondo classes there. I'm directing you into what we called Stewart Hall. This area here is Stewart Hall. Over there, I had my music class with Mrs. Pearson. That whole section it had been converted into a classroom, and all those chairs were around there. Right about where I'm standing there, right there, I had a stink bomb, and I stepped on it, and all the kids scattered. They moved back, everyone scooted back because the smell was awful, and I was like left in the middle, and all the kids were pointing at me saying, "He did it, he did it, he did it." Oh, it was a shameful, very shameful moment, and then I got in big trouble. That was Stewart Hall. These are the memories that are embedded, that live at Pilgrim School. All right, that's the theater, the stage. I put a play on there one time. We wrote a play for Mr. Perry's class and performed it there. And to the left, the men's restroom. That's where I would go to change before Taekwondo class. Right back there where I'm pointing. On the opposite side, the women's restroom over there. That's where my sister got caught smoking. A little junior. That's it. That was the end of it. Yep. So these are the memories at Pilgrim School.
This technically was underground when we were kids. This is the new development, so it didn't actually exist. These rooms over here did exist, but this entryway wasn't open. It didn't exist. So we're leaving right now, and I turn down this entryway. So follow me.
All right, guys, for you guys watching at home, I was just curious. Randy and I were leaving Coach Sarafian's anniversary party celebration. And because that room, that entryway didn't exist, I just said, Randy, let's go look and see what's new at our school. So this is a video of me. This was like the second take. So I had already walked down this hall and seen this. You see that, y'all? I found room 109 at Pilgrim School. That's the story.
So this is Pilgrim School, memories, all right? Where we're standing right now was actually a kitchen and a small cafeteria for the preschoolers. I remember this very clearly. There's another classroom down the way. That was maybe a first grade classroom or something, or kindergarten classroom. I remember that as well. So that's it.
Okay, so to wrap that up, Randy, what happened there?
Oh, basically, we were about to leave, right? And so you were like, let's just go and see what's down here. So we walked, turned the corner, and to our surprise, room 109. So it was pretty cool. It was a great way to end the day and the event.
That wasn't planned.
It wasn't planned at all.
We weren't looking for 109. Now, before, we were upstairs and we saw the locker and we saw 106, 107, 108, and it was like,
It was expected. It was planned. We're like, oh, that's cute, 109, haha, but this was not planned at all.
and I specifically remember being down there. I had a classroom down there at one time. Excuse me. I said preschoolers, but this was about kindergarten, okay? And I remember there being a kitchen there. We were served our breakfast or what have you,
Your cream corn.
our cream corn, the milk. I remember the smell of that area. And yeah, I have a very distinct memory down there in that particular
Area.
room. That what used to be room 109, that was like the dining area for the kindergartners.
Got it.
So I have a very distinct memory of that particular room, as well as those students of Pilgrim School who were there at the same time. I'm sure Edo, okay? Edo can attest to that. So Edo, I'm calling you out, man. Speak on it. So anyway, it was a beautiful day. Again, congratulations to Coach Sarafian, and peace and blessings. Another iSEE109 production. Thank you all for listening.
C'est toujours un plaisir d'être là avec vous. Vous écoutez la fréquence 109. Merci à vous.
And Kobe.
You're at 109 right now.